Hey guys, I am super excited to make this video today because I have been wanting to acquire at least this bag for a long time. And this one kind of just came out of the blue. I wasn't expecting to want it, but then I got it. I'll explain that in a second. But a few months ago, I reviewed the Truck Bairn messenger, and I was a little coy and I said, look, there's only one other messenger that maybe would replace my Bairn. And people asked me about it, and look, it was this one. It's the Bedouin Foundry's Barbarossa. And you can see that this is a beautiful bag. This is wax canvas, navy wax canvas, with vegetable tan leather on the outside. The strap here on the outside. It's just a beautiful, classy bag. So this really isn't a review. It's more like a first impression of these two bags. So of course this is the Barbarossa, and this is the Bedouin Foundry's. I'm probably going to get the pronunciation of this one wrong. It's the Delirace. I'm not sure. Hopefully I got it right, but I probably didn't. But anyways, this is a roll top backpack. Also, I got it in the same colorway because I wanted it to be a little matchy. So again, navy wax canvas, and then you have the vegetable tan leather here, and then you have like these little straps, and of course, like on most Bedouin stuff, you have these nice cobra buckles. So what I'll do is I'll do the first impression for the Barbarossa first, since that's the one that I really was after for a long time, and then I'll go over the Delirace a little bit later. But let's go over this bag first. This bag is supposed to be, or at least it's titled as a camera messenger bag, and it's true. There is a lot of padding in this bag, but one of the things that I want to get out of the way immediately is that this bag is rated to be 15 liters, whereas the Truck Bairn is rated to be 10 liters. And I will tell you right now that I can fit more stuff in my Bairn than I can in the Barbarossa. So take that for what you will. These are just my observations, and I'll show you what I've packed in here. But one of the reasons I think is also the reason why you can't pack as much in this one is that, again, it's padded all over the place. So let's go out through the outside real quick. So you see, you have like this really nice leather, and I can't wait for this to start to develop a patina and soften over time. You have this silver cobra buckle. So it's just one strap instead of the two straps on the Bairn, and then you have this nice strap here. So then on the back, the pack is fairly plain. It's just flat. But then here you have all along the bag, you have like this leather trim. And one thing that everybody talks about with Bedouin Foundry stuff is that the craftsmanship is good. They may have had some quality control issues in the past, and maybe that's still the case, because I've talked to multiple of my bag friends who have mentioned some of these things. So when I picked up this bag and I acquired it, I started looking at all the stitching. Like, okay, how does this look? Is there any loose threads? Is there anything that I noticed that's a little off? And I gotta tell you that everything is just in place. All the stitching is good. There's nothing like loose or out of place. It's just a nicely built bag, and this thing is, it's just rugged. So let's get into it. Open this up. Of course, you got the Bedouin Foundries, like their typical design. So let me show you something real quick. You see that right there? That is all padding. So you see here, that's like a 1/4 of an inch worth of padding right there. So this opens up, and you have these two pockets. They don't stretch. It's kind of like if you remember my Genghis review, their pockets don't really stretch, so they will take up the volume of whatever's inside, and vice versa. Like if you have too much stuff on the inside, these two pockets might be difficult to use. So I primarily put flat objects in here. So I have my little skins pouch, and then in this one I have my earbuds, and then I also put my wallet in this pocket here. So that's it. I have my Air Slim pouch, and then I have my Evergoods Cap 2, and then I have some cabling. So then you have this laptop sleeve here. When I have the laptop sleeve, when I have the laptop in the sleeve and I have these things that I just took out, the bag actually doesn't close that well. Like when I close it, it actually ends up kind of here. So this is exposed, and then you have like some gaps here on the side. So, I'm planning on getting a smaller laptop in the future. Instead of having a Surface Book, I'm looking to maybe get a Surface Pro. But still, just to give you an idea of what the capacity of this bag is. Again, you have lots of padding. Bottom is padded. It's just like a really nicely padded bag, which of course goes to what they were saying, that this is a bag or a messenger that is for photography gear, or things that are kind of fragile. So great. I don't have them right now. I'll bring them out in my final review for this bag. There are dividers that you could put in here, and the dividers are actually pretty cool because even within the divider they have little pockets that you can use, and it has the same design for the divider. So if you want to divide this up, like if you're going to put lenses or even like a couple pouches or whatever, then that works. But so far I am really enjoying this bag. One of the reasons I got this bag was to go visit higher end clients, some of my nicer clients, or just like if I'm going out to a nice restaurant and I want to take this messenger. Not that the Baron isn't fancy, but this is just a level, at least to me, it's a little fancier than the Baron. But maybe it's because I got the Baron in the whiskey, and this is like this really, really fetching navy with this cognac leather. Really nice. So a very classy bag, very elegant, but at the same time made with materials that are going to last a while. So let me put this on real quick so you can see what it looks like. So of course you can carry this bag, on the side, and that's not a problem. Most of the time for me, I will do this. So I'll put it on and I'll just sling it over my back. And you know what? Even when it was loaded out, it was pretty comfortable. I wish though that this strap was slightly bigger, but whatever, that's not a huge deal. So anyways, this is the Bedouin Foundry Barbarossa. So let's get into the Delirace. So when I was going through the Bedouin Foundry website, and I was literally checking this thing multiple times a day for months, waiting for the Barbarossa to become in stock, I started looking at some of their other things, and I saw this bag. It's like a roll top in wax canvas with the leather. And I was like, you know what? I want it. But you might ask, well, don't you have the Goruk wax canvas in navy? And yeah, I did. But for some reason, whenever I wore that, even with the heritage style of it, I felt that it was still too tactical, too military looking still. I don't know. I just didn't feel super comfortable wearing it. So also, I was in Switzerland a couple months ago, and I noticed that everybody in Switzerland wears roll top bags. I don't know what it is about Switzerland, but everybody was wearing a roll top. And I'm like, you know what? I hope to one day be there for a while. So let me try and start using a roll top. So anyways, I got this bag. It's really nice. But again, the sizing is a little smaller than I had anticipated. So anyways, let's go into the design of it. So on the outside, you have a pocket here and a pocket there. Folks have mentioned that if it rains, if you get rained in or rained on with this bag, that water is going to collect and you have to dump it out by flipping the bag upside down. So not too much going on. You have these two pockets, and that's really the only two pockets you're getting on the outside. There's no other quick access pockets. This is pretty much it. And then in the back, you have the webbing here, and then you have this wax canvas strap, which, surprisingly, it's actually very comfortable. You have leather strap keeper, then you have these really nice metal D-rings to hold stuff together. So again, premium construction on this, very nice, very nice. So let's open up the roll top. And you get, like any roll top, you get this just large sack So it's just a large cavern there. There's a laptop sleeve there's a laptop sleeve, and it's pretty good, but it's pretty floppy as well. There's not extra padding. It's not like the Barbarossa where there's padding everywhere. This is just pretty much liner, outside material, and that's about it. But I mean, that's what I wanted this bag for. Like, I anticipated my use case for this to be, I leave my apartment, my flat, whatever, and I go to the grocery store or the market. I fill up on some stuff, and I don't use plastic or paper bags. I just put everything in here, take it back home with me. It's kind of like just a hauler. So yeah, it's a very simple bag, but it's just so pretty. It's so beautiful, so well done, and I can't wait to like walk around some European town wearing this thing. One thing I will note it that I have noticed that I wish they would have done differently is like when you close this, there is no grab handle here. So like if you're taking this out of a car, you're picking it up, there's really like, normally you would see something here, you can grab it. So the only way that I thought of, and I was actually talking to Lawrence Fry from Carryology about this, because he actually recently acquired one, was to grab it from this strap. So like if you're gonna hold it from the top, grab it from here, which is legit, because Cobra buckle can withstand the pressure, can withstand the strain, for sure. Cobra buckles are mighty strong. The only thing that I'm concerned about it, and I might reach out to the folks at Bedouin Foundry to see if the stitching here, where this comes together, and the stitching that brings the strap into the canvas, if that is strong enough to sustain. Like if I have some milk, some fruit, some canned goods, some food, whatever that I'm taking to the grocery store, some heavy objects, if I carry it like this, will this give way or will that give way? That's the only thing I'm kind of worried about. But other than that, I love that this is my replacement for the GoRuck GR1 Heritage. I think this is a really pretty bag. So they're both the same colorway, so I can use them both interchangeably. And yeah, I really like it. So guys, that's my first impression of the Bedouin Foundry's Barbarossa, which is this one right here. And the Bedouin Foundry's Delirace, I don't know. But anyways, these are the two bags, and I will be doing a review at some point in the far distant future, probably in the next like 8 months more or less. But I will be doing, in the next couple of weeks, I will be doing a head-to-head, side-by-side comparison between the Barbarossa and the Baron. I think a lot of people would be interested in doing that or seeing that. All right, guys, take it easy. I'll see you soon.